Grand day. Please enjoy this quantum healing meditation exercise. It will help better prepare you for your first session. During this exercise, you can find answers to particulars you have been seeking. However, this experience will not be as thorough as a private QHM session. This is for you to get comfortable, get used to my voice, and dip your toe into the realm of quantum healing. For this exercise, I advise you to find a comfortable place to lie down, and be sure to turn off or silence your electronic devices. I want you to have little to no distractions. Also, have a writing utensil and some paper available. Writing down what you remember from this experience can be quite helpful and validating. This way, when new answers and ideas come to you, reverting to your notes will be clarifying. We are going to visit a past life, so set some intentions. Think about what you would like to find. Sometimes things happen in your life, or there may be something wrong and you want to find the cause. Many don't realize how powerful past life trauma can be. Whether physical or emotional, things can carry over and affect us from having a balanced life this time around. That's how powerful your memory is. Your body can manifest ailments connected to events from a past life. Addressing these things can be stressful and even emotional, but trust what comes to the surface, even if it makes you cry. Other sensations may occur as well. This is all part of the process. It means we have reached something important, and this is good, but nothing will harm you. You are safe. A lot of this is moving energy, and you're merely adjusting, so keep that in mind. We are working with the mind, the right side of your brain to be exact. It's your creative and imaginative side. So you can do this. Anyone can. Do you remember an event that happened in your life? An important day perhaps? A birthday? A breakup? Your wedding day? Something that impacted you. Recall it. See it happening again in your mind. That's the part we are working with. That's the part that has your memories. You can pull them forward by seeing them again in your mind. The mind's eye, the third eye. Your pineal gland is responsible for that. You will be entering a low-level state of trance, something experienced multiple times a day. Listening to music, watching TV, even being on your phone puts your mind in a state of low-level trance. Higher level states of trance happen before waking up and before going to sleep, even during meditation. Now, in a moment, I'm going to show you how easy it is to visualize and even feel just by using your mind, something you do all the time. Okay, relax and close your eyes. We will begin with a few deep breaths. In, out. In, out. Every time you exhale, you become more relaxed. In, out. Clear your mind and relax into that space. In, out. Now, I'm going to ask you to see some things It's the same as imagining. Go with it. Put as much action, detail, and sound into it as you can. Remember, trust the first thing that comes to mind. Observe what you are seeing without question. Okay. You are standing on the corner at a crosswalk in a big city with lots of traffic and noise. A lot of things happening. Standing at the corner of a crosswalk in a big city. What do you see? Notice the details. What do you hear? Try and listen. Can you smell anything? You are standing on the corner of a crosswalk in a big city. All right, let's leave that scene and drift. You are drifting to another scene. You are now standing on a beach, looking out at the ocean. What do you see as you look out at the water? What can you hear? Can you feel a breeze? Can you smell anything? What do you see in the distance? What do you see nearby? Is there anything out on the water? Is there anyone else around you? You are standing on a beach, looking out at the ocean. Okay, I want you to leave that scene and drift. You are drifting to the next scene. You are now in a most beautiful place, a place you consider to be beautiful and peaceful, where there are no worries here and no problems. You are in a beautiful place. What do you see? What can you hear? How do you feel? This is your beautiful place. It may be a meadow, it may be a forest, or even a place in another galaxy far, far away. What you consider to be beautiful and peaceful. Let's leave that scene and drift, leaving that scene and drifting to where you are now a child in a playground. Any childhood playground that you may have played in. You can see jungle gyms and swings. You can see them as they go up and down, up and down. You can hear children laughing and running around. See them smiling and chasing one another. You are reliving being a child in a playground. All right, when you are ready, I want all your consciousness to fully integrate back into the room. You can open your eyes now. Were you able to see things? We all have capabilities to see these memories in our minds. When you do this, sometimes your subconscious mind knows what you're going to do and begins to fill the scene with things that are not even from our time. Let's talk about the city. What type of buildings did you see? Did you see vehicles? If so, were they old, like a horse and carriage? Modern? Futuristic, perhaps? Did you hear what it sounded like? How about smells? Did you smell anything in particular? The beach. Were you able to see any boats on the water? Or waves? Was the water still? Was there sand, pebbles, or rocks? And what color were they? How about the oceanic smell? Fishy? Salty? Sometimes smells can be the hardest sense to awaken. What about your beautiful place? Where did you go? How did you feel? What type of things did you see in your special place? Was it a garden? Perhaps a forest? Were you on another planet with purple skies and blue trees? What about the playground? Did you have a favorite spot to play in? Perhaps you were like me, always hiding in the tubes or underneath the jungle gym. Or maybe you preferred to climb to the top or swing off the monkey bars. Maybe it wasn't even a playground, but a backyard, and you were exploring it. A place where you had your greatest adventures. How did it feel, being a kid again? So it is possible to slip into a scene or memory just by being asked to visualize or imagine it. The key is to always go with it, no matter what happens. Let's do one more before we take our journey. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes again and take a few deep breaths in and out, getting more relaxed as you breathe out. In, out, feeling deeply relaxed. This time, see yourself eating a meal. What type of meal is it? Breakfast, lunch, dinner? May even be a meal you ate today. Perhaps a holiday meal at a holiday gathering? Is there anyone around you? If there are, see them now. See yourself eating the meal now. Try to smell the food and even taste the food if you can. What are you eating? What is on your plate? Is it good? Okay, now when you're ready, you can open your eyes. You see, it's like daydreaming or even dreaming. Just relax and let the pictures come. And if they don't, then maybe you will get them in your dreams later tonight. Or even a sign of some kind. Try to stay open. Remain open to all the possibilities. Anything is possible. And please don't get frustrated. This is practice. With practice comes progress. The more you practice, the easier it gets to do things. This will always be available for you to practice. Expectations are also not advised. Anytime you do this, it will be a different experience. Sometimes there are similarities, but new messages are constantly flowing that are connected to your current life and its lessons. When you do something like this, you open a door. This door stays open for about 3 days. If you don't get all your information today, the next 3 days will be a good chance for you to ask questions and get more information. You can ask your higher self right before you drift off to sleep. Trust what comes in. Acknowledge it. Don't question it. It's giving you the answer. Sometimes the answer is extremely simple and logical. So try to remain open. You may have interesting dreams as well. My suggestion is to jot down your dreams as soon as you wake up. Review them later and see if you received any messages from your subconscious this way. You can also get random thoughts throughout the day, hear messages on the radio, podcasts, or from the television. People can show up in your life. Strangers may say something that resonates with you. Coming to realizations in the shower or while driving. There are all kinds of ways to receive information. And if it's not enough, ask. Ask the universe for more signs and clarity, and continue to remain open and pay attention. After 3 days, the door closes. The information goes back to where it belongs. You are going into a simple and light level of trance. Remember, nobody ever stays in a fully alert state of mind, and nobody ever stays in a fully relaxed state of mind. For this exercise, you will remain conscious enough to remember and write things down. What you see, you will remember after you come out of it. I want you to write everything down immediately. If you don't write it down, think of it like a dream. Most dreams start fading away very quickly after you wake up. within seconds sometimes. Now, in a moment, we are going to set our intentions and let the universe know that we are going to a past life. Remember, what you see is what you are meant to see. Trust. Trust the first thing that comes to mind and just go with it. Okay, eyes closed and relaxed again. Take a deep breath in and out. In, out. The easiest way to reset the mind is with a big, deep breath. As you breathe out, you feel your body relaxes more and more. And each time you exhale, you deepen your relaxation even further. In, out, in, out. We are going to set some intentions. This is important. Letting the universe know what we intend to do. Please repeat after me. You can say it in your mind. You can say it out loud. I am ready and open to receive messages. I am ready and open to receive healing. I can travel easily to a past life to find the information I need. Remember, the most important place you have to be is right here, right now. Remember the sound of my voice and any sound you hear in the room or any sound outside of the room deepens your relaxation. Now, I would like for you to imagine a beautiful sphere of white light, a very beautiful thing to see. It glows, it sparkles, and it shimmers. I want you to mentally place this sphere of sparkling white light completely around your body. You are now fully inside the sparkling sphere of white light. This is your protection. The white light is an immensely powerful force, a force that can protect against anything. It will remain around your body the entire time that we do this. Nothing can harm you mentally or physically. You are protected. You are safe. You know it. You feel it. And this is very, very good. All right. I want you to see the outside of the place where you live, wherever it is. You see this every day. See the outside of the place where you live. See it in detail. Now go towards the entrance of the place where you live. See the door, approach it, and go inside. What is in the first room that you walk into? Look around. What is in this room? As you walk through it, let's go to the kitchen where you cook and prepare your meals. Is there a stove, a microwave, a heating plate? Where is your refrigerator? Now let's head over to the room or space where you sleep. The room or space where you sleep. What furniture is in this space or room? See it with details. Look at the walls of this room. Find a wall that does not have a door in it. A wall in the room that does not have a door. Now make a door in the wall. You can make a door appear in the wall that normally does not have a door. And if you like, you can grab a writing utensil and draw a door. Once you are finished making the door appear, open it. And as you open the door, you see steps going down. They are going down in front of you. Walk down the steps. You are reaching the bottom of the steps. And as you reach the bottom, you see a long hallway going away from you. A long hallway. Walk down the hallway. There is enough light that you can see where you're going, walking down the hallway. the distance, you see a bright light at the end of this hallway. There's an opening. You see light at the end of the hallway. An opening. Walk toward that opening, walking down the hallway toward the opening at the end. As you reach the opening at the end of the hallway, you see a light gleaming through a fog. As you approach this opening, the fog starts to clear up, and you see that this is a portal, the opening to a past. You know when you step through this portal, you will be in another time and another place where there is information for you. Step through the portal. You have now stepped through the portal. Are you outside or inside? Look around you. See where you are. Become aware of your surroundings. Now become aware of yourself, of your body. What kind of clothes are you wearing, or perhaps not wearing? What feels right? Are you male or are you female? Are you young or are you old? Become very familiar and aware of your body. Now let's go to the place where you live, the place where you eat and sleep. Stand in front of this place does it look like from the outside? Go inside the place where you live. What is the first thing you see when you enter? Explore it. Is there anyone home? Does anyone live there with you? If so, see them now. See their purpose in your life. Identify their connection to you. All right, now go to where you cook your food. See yourself eating a meal. What kind of food are you eating? Is there anyone sitting with you or around you, possibly eating with you? See if anyone is sitting with you. All right, let's leave that scene. We are leaving that scene. Now, I want you to see what it is you do. How do you spend your time? Do you have a job or occupation? What takes up the majority of your time? See yourself doing it now. Okay, now leave that scene and move. Move to an important day, a day that you consider to be important when something is happening. You are moving to an important day. You are there now. What is happening? What do you see? Now I want you to leave that scene and move forward again to another important day. Another day when something is happening that you consider to be important. You've gone forward to another day. What is happening now? What do you see? All right, now leave that scene and let's move forward one more time to another important day, a day that you consider to be important when something is happening. It's an important day. What do you see now? What is happening? Okay, leave that scene. Now I want you to move forward to the last day, the last day of your life in the lifetime we are looking at, the last day of your life. See what happens to you. It won't bother you in any way. You can watch it as an observer if you want to. You've gone ahead to the last day of your life. You can see what is happening to you on that day. It's the last day of your life in the lifetime we are looking at. Whatever happened has already happened, and you are on the other side of it now. You are out of your body, and you are on the other side of it. It's already happened. From this position, you can look back at the entire lifetime and see it all from a different perspective. Was there anyone in that lifetime that you know now in your present lifetime? If there is, you will make the connection now. Trust the connections that come. Every lifetime has a lesson. Every lifetime has a purpose. As you look back at that lifetime, what was the lesson to be learned? What did you learn from that lifetime? Trust anything that comes to your mind. All right, we are now going to leave, turn around, and go back to the portal. Walk through the gleaming portal, down through the long hallway. Approaching the stairs we came down from, going up those stairs towards the door you drew on the wall, and coming back now into this room. I'm going to count to 10, and on the count of 10, you will be wide awake and feeling wonderful all over, remembering everything you have seen so you can write it down. It will be in your memory so you can write it down. You are becoming conscious of the room again. You are back in the room again. And as I count to 10, you will be back in your body and can open your eyes, remembering what you have seen. 1, 2, you're beginning to breathe a little faster. The blood's beginning to circulate a little faster because you're beginning to wake up now. 3, 4, becoming aware of your physical body, very much aware of your physical body. You can move your arms and legs around. getting the blood circulating again because you are back here now, beginning to wake up now. 5, 6, you are becoming aware of the sounds in the room and the sounds outside of the room. You are very much aware of your physical surroundings. You are oriented back here now in this time and this place. You are waking up now. 7, 8, you are coming up very nicely now, very nicely indeed. 9, 10, wide awake, feeling wonderful all over, remembering everything that you saw so you can write it down. So, how was your experience? Please be sure to write everything down. Reflect on what came through. Don't forget, you have 3 days to explore your inner subconscious and trust the first thing that comes to mind. You are welcome to share your experience with others. I'd love to read about it in the comments. You can also keep it private. Feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You may reach out to me privately, of course, and I'll include other social media links below. Thank you for listening and allowing me to take you on this journey.